Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. That's caught. It's 4. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's 4. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Washington. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
So no return here. He takes the knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
First and 10 play coming up. the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And the Canes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Canes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Of course, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he's tackled just short of the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it from the gun. Gets the first and still running. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. They were not going to catch him that time.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the point after is good. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the Sept were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Washington. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Looking deep to the right side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Short pass finds the tight end. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
He's brought down out at the 46. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Defense is coming after him. Swarmed to the pass rush, a sack.
Throwing the football here on 3rd down and short. How about the defense? They were not fooled at all. Before the quarterback had a chance to read any coverage at all, he's on his back because of that pressure.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Toss play to the running back going left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Same tailback, another carry. And that run produces a decent gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Misses the receiver, incomplete. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll give it to the running back. It's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Huskies! This offense cannot be stopped. They will try to add the lead now to the PAT. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. The game is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room, and who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
The Canes will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. Mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick dart to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down after a short gain there.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Makes a quick grab. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Throwing up, play action. Snags a quick throw. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Hurricanes line up with a 1st and goal. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Miami. Strong game by this quarterback. A much-needed score, Kirby, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 17, Sept to kick it off.
Bringing it out. It's Smith. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Finally steps out of bounds, but an enormous return to flip the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Here's the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. Touchdown, Washington. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights.
35, Miami, 14.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the ball is hauled in. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. And the Canes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. An inside give now from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Send the back in motion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he finds the running back in the flat. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Point after, up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. The drive here set up at the 30. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield. But good effort and a good play.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Huskies come to the line to run the hurry-up. To throw, it's Thompson. The pass rush closing in. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, with good coverage that time. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now and start the third quarter. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He hands it to the back. Not much on that play, brought down short. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? It's a quick grab. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Running out of time in the pocket. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He keeps it on the design run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, they They tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. He's got it, enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Back to pass. It's Thompson. Finds his target. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Boy, a really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and, of course, the last couple years with Michael Penix.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run it here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Touchdown, Huskies. They are pouring it on now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
21.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He'll be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes into
a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. He's got it in the open. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The Canes with 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. The pass is caught. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes. This offense is still clicking. Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got it. So they convert the 2-point conversion, get it back to a 2-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Dropping back. It's Thompson. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Washington. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
52, Miami, 29.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Gets made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Looking to scramble. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with review. What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And he'll set up to throw. And he'll get into the end zone for 2 points. Now it's a 15-point game. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Washington offense retakes the field here. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? On the move now. The sure hands. It's good. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Huskies. And the route is on. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
Washington. 37.
Returner decides to field it. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Wants to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Hurricanes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Second down, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do.